Yeah, it's time to move on. It's time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing. But under my feet, baby, the grass is growing. Yeah, it's time to move on. It's time to get going.
Okay, I'm going to show you a quick and easy way of being able to do some work in Windows where you can have two windows open at the same time, or I call them two screens open at the same time, and you can work with information. I'm going to show you how to snap them to a position where they are side by side so that you can um, take information from one side, move it to the other side, organize, do whatever you'd like to do. So in order to do that, I'm going to open up two windows or two screens. I'm going to use the shortcut Windows and E for Explorer, and I'm going to do a second one. And there you see I have two windows open. They happen to be identical windows. Okay. In order to work with these in this position, though, if there was something on this screen that you wanted to work on and actually move to a different place over here, you'd have to click on the screen that's underneath and go back and forth, and that can be quite cumbersome and confusing. So what I want to do is I want to show you how to snap these side by side. So come up to this place right here, up at the top, not all the way up here, but right here in this white section here. Let your mouse pointer hover there, hold the left mouse button, and drag this to the right as far as you can, and then let go of the mouse button. And you notice that it snapped into place here. Now, this is the other window that was open that I opened up, and this is the other program that I have going. I can tap on either one of these and they will line up next to the screen that I have here. But what I want is I want to come up here to this one and I want to tap on it so that it's right next to it. And you'll see that the two with identical information on each side have now snapped side to side. Now, if I want to take information from this side that comes from one particular source and bring it over here to a different place, let's say I want to take something from pictures here and I want to put it in documents. What I would do is I'm going to go on this side and I'm going to click pictures, double click it, and it opens up. And then over here, I'm going to open up documents. Now, my view is different. I have preview of all of these photos and stuff, and over here, there's no preview. But what I want to show you here is I'm going to take this particular photo, the disaster checklist. I'm going to hover over it. I'm going to hold the left mouse button, and I'm going to drag it over to this side, to this window, and I'm going to let it go. And you're going to notice that it's gone from here. Okay, it's still on the hard drive because all this information is the same hard drive, but it's actually moved over here to the bottom of this list. When you snap something from one side to the other, it's going to end up at the bottom of the list. You can resort it by hitting Control R, which is basically refresh. I'm not going to do that yet because I don't want this to stay over here. But I'm going to show you how to move from this side back to this side. So what I want to do is I want to hover over disaster checklist. I'm going to hold down the left mouse button and I'm going to drag it over here where it was. Now again, when I let go of it, it's going to end up at the bottom of this list. So it didn't end up where it was supposed to, but it's here at the bottom of the list. Notice it's no longer here, but it's over here. Now again, it hasn't been lost. You're not dealing with one hard drive and another hard drive. This is all your hard drive. This is just helpful to be able to sort out what you want to do. Now, to get this disaster checklist back where it was, I'm going to hit the Control R, which is refresh, and it's back here in the same position that it was in. Okay, so one of the benefits of this is that even though this is all the same hard drive, this is all from this PC and two different folders. The real benefit of this is if on one side you have your hard drive, your C drive on your computer, and let's say on this side that you have a thumb drive or you have some other memory form or something that you have that you're plugged into your computer, you can have it opened up over here and you can see the contents of it next to the contents that you have here. On your C drive, and so you can go through the information that's on your USB, your thumb drive, and you can sort it, and if there's something that you want to move from it to your hard drive, you can just drag it and drop it over here wherever it is you want it to be. So one of the benefits of this, as I say, is that you don't have to toggle between two windows or screens that are open. This is called snapping, and I find it very useful, especially in dealing with that situation where I have a thumb drive or something with information and I want to move it to a different place, okay, or move it over here. So this is just to show you that this can be done. There's a lot more technique to being able to um, drag and drop different things that you want to. You'll have to learn that kind of on your own. So hopefully you can see that this is just a visual way of being able to organize things and do work with two different screens or two different windows open. I find it very beneficial, as I've said several times, and I hope that you do too. So I'll see you next time.
Far away from your troubles and worries.